Please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, Jane Doe. On June 12, 2025, some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Jane Doe's testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion. Good morning. Let's look at your message where you said, "I feel as your lover. I wanted to please you, push through." What you really wanted was the cuddle with Mr. Combs. Our intimate time. Tell me about the mobile TV you got him. It was an LG, cordless. You can move it around and see your movies on it. Yes. After Cassie's lawsuit went public, how were things? I came to find out that another woman had the same experience as I had. I put out that energy on him, and he was already down. So, resentment, everything was hard. A hard month, yes. Let's play the voice note. At this moment, a Diddy voice note was played. It said the following: "I don't want to be in a relationship like this. I don't want to make anyone feel like this. Let's end this cycle so you don't feel like I wasted your life." Are there more messages like this? Yes. Did Sean often say to you, "I'm a solutions person. I just want solutions"? Yes. You wrote, "I tolerated. I took on a lot in those rooms. Please don't discredit me." And he wrote, "Never discredit you." Yes. You wrote that you wanted $100,000 for each wasted year and more. $450,000. You wrote this, right? Yes. And you said you were thinking of hurting yourself, and he said, "Don't." He cared. I don't know about that. You said you didn't have friends at that time. At this moment, the prosecution objected, and the defense rephrased. I can rephrase. You said you talked about your feeling with Sean because you didn't have other people. Okay. Sean still paid your rent. Yes. The $9,000 from Bear, you had known him from your modeling days. Yes. Did you have to do any work for the $9,000? No. The rapper you mentioned. He was close with Mr. Combs. Yes. This rapper, they would record together. He's also an icon in the music industry. Yes. You went to the birthday with the rapper's wife or girlfriend. Did you know Anton traveled with them? Yes. And Mr. Combs knew. Yes. When Anton was having sex with the woman, how many people were in the room? 7 or 8, just watching. The rapper was flirting with you. Yes. You flashed your breast to the room. Who asked you to? It was just a moment. What did the rapper say to you? That he had always wanted to me. So he had a crush on you. Yes. How did you bring up Cabral? They asked if I knew anyone else in the lifestyle. I said yes. At the time, I thought Cabral as a safe and confidential person. That was for the rapper and his partner. Yes. How did they know to ask you? Maybe they just picked up the energy or heard that Sean and I were into the lifestyle. You flew to Miami around the time of your birthday. Yes. He set up a grandiose birthday for you. Yes. There were candles on the walkway. It was very romantic. His heart was beating. Was your heart beating as well? Yes, I was just about to say that. It's all painted pink and silver. A 5-course dinner. What I wanted for my lover. No ecstasy at the dinner? No, none. Afterward, you took a pill and he took a pill and Dawn came over. Yes, and 1 star. You said you were willing to have sex with Dawn because of the birthday party. Yes, it was nice. This is between you and Paul Arthur, in which you asked, "Do you have plans for Valentine's Day?" Yes. You said you wanted to see Paul as a person? Yes. You said after Cassie's lawsuit you saw changes in Sean? Yes. You said Sean would write to you, "I'm single, I'm polyamorous," and that hurt you? Yes. After the lawsuit he went to saying, "We are in a relationship. You are my girlfriend." That meant a lot to you. It did. When you saw the video of Mr. Combs laying hands on Cassie, you felt sick? I did. That was not the man that you knew, right? Right. At this moment, there was a sidebar. Then they continued. You remained in contact with Mr. Combs after the video? Yes. You stayed in Miami with him for a few days, then left? I did. He flew to LA in June with his children? Yes. Fair to say Mr. Combs posted about his road trip with his children on social media? Yes. This is a photo of how you set up the house. Some set up by you, some by Jonathan. Yes. And this is a big bottle of Cliquot. Yes. And this is a photo on the patio, right? Yes. You were drinking champagne? Yes. Now it's 8:30 p.m., already dark outside. Tequila shots, but no ecstasy yet, right? Yes. Jonathan brought the candles? Yes. Play the video. Half an hour later you were fighting, right? Yes. You testified you called him a pal even though you knew she was not underage? Right. And you pushed his head into the counter? I did. You had never had a physical altercation with him, right? I had not. You pushed medium hard? Yes. And you threw a candle at him? Yes. When you say you locked the door, was it a button? Yes. So he did not force a physical lock, but a button lock. Right. What was he saying? That I'm crazy? A lot of yelling. You go in the closet? Yes. You take your working out seriously, right? Yes. But you did not put on active wear, but rather a dress. Why? Because I could put it on easily. After the altercation, and you ran and hid behind the wall. Where was your phone? Back in the house. When you went back, you saw Mr. Combs. He was out on the street. This had been hours? It had. You were angry and screaming, called him a pal. I called him a monster. But he didn't kick you again. He didn't. You punched him in the back of the head and he punched you. He punched me twice. While you fought, Mr. Combs was yelling, "You're trying to get me to never see my kids again, right?" Yes. You said he was dragging you by your hair, right? Yes. I was telling him to stop. You got his phone? Yes. And you called the woman in Miami? Yes. You asked her, "Did you go to the Grand Canyon with him?" I'm asking you woman to woman. Yes. And she said, "You're worrying about wrong things. Woman to woman." Yes. I told her, "He's beating my ass." Then Sean hung up the phone. And she called back multiple times. His phone lit up. Did she call you a bitch? Yes. Did you talk about her previous relationships? Maybe. Then after you called Jonathan, you were in the shower naked, but Mr. Combs was in pants, short, and you called him a son of a bitch. Just a bitch. Okay, just a bitch. Then he slapped you. Yes, hard. Then he tells you to put on an outfit. Yes, and he grabs your phone. He went into the messages and said hi to Anton in the text thread. It's about the night in January you sent to Las Vegas. Yes. How far is it from your home in the gated community to the gate? A minute or two. So, like half a mile. Yes, I drove and let Anton in. Champagne and tequila, but still no drugs. Right. You and Sean go into the bedroom. You told him you went to Vegas. Yes. You told him you flashed your breasts. Not then. You told him you'd referred Cabral to the other rapper. Not yet. Did Mr. Combs yell at you? How could you go to another man's freak off? Yes, he yelled that. Then you say Sean told you, go out and him, and you said no. I said no. Then he pushed a pill in my face. But you didn't have sex with Anton. Not that kind of sex. You gave Anton oral sex. Yes. Then Sean dismissed him. You told Anton you'd send him money later? I did. This was the first time you didn't have an intimate moment with your partner after the entertainer left. Yes. And he said again, I can't believe you went to another man's freak off. Yes. Talking about that rapper. Yes. He just kept saying, how could you have gone to another rapper's freak off? Yes. After that, you called and texted each other. Yes. You went to see him and broke up. We had 8 or 9 hours of breakup conversation. You saw him traveling with another woman in Wyoming and it upset you. I was at home with a black eye. You hadn't had forced intercourse with Anton. It was forced oral sex. Mr. Combs says, I'm not going to belittle myself for someone named Bear or for my friend. That means the rapper, right? Yes. Mr. Combs wrote, sorry I didn't take you on trips. I was tripping. The baby daddy, you and KK would have talked yourself into paranoia. You didn't get along with KK. I didn't. You bring up OnlyFans there. You'd been on it for 4 or 5 months, earning well, right? Yes. You asked him why he couldn't balance it, hotel nights and private travel, right? You wrote, did the other girls just pressure you more for trips and I didn't? I just want to know where I went wrong. Mr. Combs said, that is my friend. I was okay where we should stop. You said, we broke up and I went to one birthday party, not with the rapper, but with my friend. You wrote, I don't even have anything postable. You meant Instagram. I did. You wrote about your child's father. You said, I'm in my late 30s. I don't have time. Play more video. That last part, that's about your child's father. Yes. You wrote, I just wanted to travel with you. Yes. You sent the clown emoji and said, if I more, I could have gone on trips. Then you went to Miami and stayed in the Four Seasons. You chose that hotel, right? Yes. You took laughed and danced. Yes. You were finally getting the princess treatment you wanted. Yes. Then you told Mr. Combs that you really missed Paul. I had taken ecstasy, but I did miss Paul. You called Paul and he came in a few days. You were a 2-star. Yes. And it felt good. A love fest. Yes. On June 1st of this year, you had a new memory of Mr. Combs splashing water on you, right? If I may explain. Just did you tell the government that on June 1st? Yes. Why did you call yourselves Kobe, Jordan, and Shaq? Why are you Kobe? Because I'm the best. And why is he Jordan? Because he's the best. And this about Pamela Anderson. Melons. What do you say? I wrote, you are definitely my Michael Jordan, and I am Kobe. Detox weekend. You say, good morning, handsome, and he says, can you please find a therapist? Yes. We loved each other, but there was toxic stuff. But it ended on a positive note. Yes, it did. No further questions. At this moment, the redirect began. G101, page 6 and 7. Pull them up. Can we zoom in? What did Sean write to Paul? He wrote, I'm gonna need you to persuade you. Had you seen this before? No. What did you write to Paul about Turks? I'm not a robot. Just a mix of tired, hungry, sore. Next. To insult me about the bracelet to make me perform. It crushed me. What else did you write? In that room, I felt like a hoe. Then what? The love contract. He's so good to shower me with affection with violating exploitation in between. I can compartmentalize the bad stuff. In May of 2021, did you ask for a condom? Yes. Sean resisted but then gave in. But then next time, he mocked him. Did Sean let you use a condom? Yes. Did you ever want to have sex with Cabral? No. Did you fake orgasm with entertainers? Yes. I was putting on a show for Sean. When did Sean threaten to release video of you? December 2023. I called KK. Sean's drug use. How did you send cues you were tired? Make little faces, kind of sighs. How did Sean respond? Push through. One more round. How did you try to avoid setting up hotel night? I try to navigate the night to something else. How many times did you have hotel nights in 200 Mapleton? Once, 2 star, 3 times, 1 star, 1 or 2. I felt it was unfair, all of the pressure. What do you mean? Those nights with other men? I was asking, why do I have to break my boundaries and still you treat me like this? What's this text? The All-Star Fantasy Play. What did you send Sean? A photo of my bloody tampon. What did you write? I got childcare and said, you pick. Then everything went left. I said, I just got my period. I handled first school week. In 2023, did you become more vocal about wanting to stop hotel night? Yes, he started paying my rent. I had to maintain my livelihood. My partner was in charge now. By the sobriety party, how many times did he threaten your rent? Many times. That time after you threw up, what did Sean do? He told me to go back out there and have sex with another man. Was Sean affectionate with you when Anton was in your home? No, Sean was evil. When did Sean say when he gave you the ecstasy pill? He said, you're not going to ruin my night. Go suck some go fuck him. Something. How long before that he had put you in a chokehold? At this moment the defense objected, and it was sustained. Did he choke you with his hands or his arm? Arm. And in the shower. How hard did it hit you? So hard. Then what did he say? He said, get in an outfit. When you hid for 2 hours, could Sean have left safely? Yes. Did you want to have sex with Anton that night? No. Who made you? Sean. Would you give all the money back for no sex with other men? Yes. Why are you here? I got a subpoena, and I'm here. No further questions. At this moment, the recross began. Did you drive to pick up Anton? Yes. Could you have left? Yes. The only time that nothing will happen between you and Anton was January 2024, right? Right. Anton drove his car into your compound? Yes. You let him in? Yes. As requested. You lift heavy weights? Yes. But a woman's power does not override a man's. Did you hit Sean's head against the counter? Yes. You'd see the Intercontinental video? Yes. Did you refer Cabral to another rapper in January 2024? Yes. You were asked if you would give up money to not have had sex with these men, but you wouldn't give up your home? My child and I live there, it's hard. You get $5,000 a month child support? Yes. Your child's father is a very rich man, right? Yes. Didn't Mr. Combs over 3 years wire you $150,000? Is that all 3 years of mine are worth? You believe you are worth more than $150,000? Does he? What's the most you've made in a month on OnlyFans? $50,000, but it varies. You said you were hungry to indicate you didn't want sex, right? Yes. Didn't Mr. Combs give you food? He knew what I meant. Did he give you food? Yes. Did you tell Cabral that sex with him had been great? Yes, but you got Mr. Combs a mobile TV to show videos of you having sex with entertainers, so I wouldn't have to have sex with other men. Sometimes you just watch the videos, no sex with other men. All of it was shit. But did you? At this moment the judge interrupted them and told Jane to just answer the questions. Yes. What did you see preparing for this? My truth. Did you see records of times you did not have hotel night? Lucky me. But there were such times. Thank God. How did seeing what Sean wrote to Paul make you feel? How would it make you feel? Please answer my question. Now that I've seen Sean's message to Paul, probably I did have a hotel night. You're changing your testimony. No further questions. At this moment, the redirect began. What violence had Sean done to you before he asked you to pick up Anton? At this moment, the defense objected, but was overruled. He slapped me. No further questions. And that was the end of Jane's testimony. What do you think about it? Do you think this helped the defense or prosecution?